Hi guys, come on in. Just a second, let me get Instagram up and going. And okay. All right, Facebook and Instagram. It is Friday. We made it through the very first week of a brand new month, which is March, my birthday month. And we are here tonight, guys. We are doing another new training. Each night we've been doing a different training, and tonight we're doing another new training. So go ahead and get your pen, get your paper so that we can go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to move a little quicker tonight because my battery life on my phone is not even at 50%. So I'm going to try to move pretty fast. So you're going to be having to write a little faster than usual if you're taking notes, okay? So tonight, we're talking about 10 common business mistakes to avoid and how to correct them. 10 common business mistakes to avoid and how to correct them, okay? So you do know that it is my birthday month, and because of that, at the top of the hour, we're doing our announcements. And since it is my birthday month, guys, for those of you that do not know, I put together a birthday bundle that houses some of my most popular courses, trainings, and master classes. Those master classes and trainings are going to be over branding, marketing, strategizing, monetizing your page, and also creating funnels. All of that together combined is over $750 worth of products and services. You're going to be able to get that tonight for $25. All you have to do is go to www.drshaebills.com. It's going to be the first button on the page, and it'll direct you to the portal. Also, guys, if you're on Facebook, that's going to be located at the very top in the link. And if you're on Instagram, it is pinned to the bottom of your page, okay? It is called the March Madness Birthday Bundle. Don't forget to get that, because if you're looking to grow your business, if you're trying to get your business off the ground, if you're a startup or an aspiring entrepreneur, or if you've had a business for a while and you've still yet to truly consistently monetize social media, then that's definitely one of the things that you want to get, okay? So we are here Monday through Friday, 9 p.m.-ish Central Standard Time, right here on Instagram and Facebook. If you're not following me, do so. Hi, Facebook. Do so over at Dr. Shae Bills at either Instagram or on Facebook, okay? For those of you that are new to me, I am Dr. Shae Bills. I am the owner of SB Coaching and Consulting Agency. I help small business owners and entrepreneurs grow and scale their business. I do that at least 4 primary ways. I do it through systems, through social media, through strategies, and through sales, okay? So if in your business you are struggling in any of those areas, those are my areas of specialization, okay? I have been doing this since the late 90s, and I am dating myself, okay? I'm a serial entrepreneur, and this is why I have a passion for helping other small business owners find success, even in the online space, in their passion, doing what they love, okay? I like to tell people I'm not just good at what I do, I'm blessed at what I do. And I like to thank the man above for giving me the gift, the skills, and the knowledge to be able to do it for you, okay? Do have receipts. I have some rock stars out there that are monetizing social media on a weekly basis. One of my best rock stars is bringing in right around $1,000 a week just using Instagram. And then I have another one that's bringing well over $4K a month just using Instagram. So guys, when I tell you it is possible, it truly is possible. We are living in the best time to be living in, to actually not only start, grow, and live the life you love running your own business, okay? Running your own business. I do have those letters behind my name. I am educated. I do have an associate's. I have a bachelor's. I have a master's, and I have a doctorate. But I love to tell people that none of those degrees help me do what I do now, okay? But I'm a lover of education, but I love to tell my clients that you don't have to have a degree to find success in business, okay? There are millions and millions of examples of people who, don't either have a high school diploma, but have made millions upon millions in the entrepreneur space. Same thing for running your own business. All you have to have is the grit, the skill, and the wherewithal to keep going no matter all the knocks you get on the way, to keep going. Perseverance and consistency is the key when it comes to running your own business. And if you're determined to do it, I promise you, success is what you're going to find. Success is what you are going to find, okay? So if it's your first time here, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Please don't let this be your last time. Do me a favor and hit that follow button. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Dr. Shay Bills. And if you have a business bestie, if you have a business friend, if you know somebody who wants to start a business, go ahead and tag them in this live, and invite them to be a part of our training class tonight, okay? So caring is sharing. Don't just get all the information for yourself. The best way to go up is if you go up with other people, right? You don't want to go up by yourself, but you want to bring others up along with you. So share the live so that others will know we are here. All right, grab your pens, grab your paper. Your coach is here and class is in session. Grab your pen. Grab your paper. Your coach is here and class is in session, okay? Give me a heart if you're ready to start. Give me a heart if you're ready to start. Give me a heart if you're ready to start. Over in Facebook land, give me a 1 if you're ready to start. In the comments, give me a 1 if you're ready to start. Over in Instagram, give me a heart. Yes, give me a heart. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Thank you so very much. So the title of our class again is 10 Common Business Mistakes to Avoid and How to Correct Them. 10 common business mistakes to avoid and how to correct them. On last night, we talked about time management and productivity tips for entrepreneurs. Again, last night we talked about time management and productivity tips for entrepreneurs. Tonight we're talking about 10 common business mistakes to avoid and how to correct them. So we're about to begin with number one. Number one. The number one mistake that I see a lot of business owners making is that they have their pages private. Okay, and I'm specifically talking about on Instagram. And some of you do the same thing by hiding away in groups, doing business in groups and not in the public. So I'm telling you, the way to correct it, the solution to that problem is to make your business page public. Okay, because having a private page is not helping grow your business. So if the objective is to grow more, if the objective is to get more eyeballs on your business, on your services and your products, then you definitely want your business accounts, wherever they may be, to be public. Okay, to be public. If it's private, no one can just find your business searching. And you may have the solution to someone's problem to a T. But if your page is private, they don't know that. Not only do they not know it, but they cannot find you. Okay, they cannot find you. In that same vein, I know a lot of you, especially on Facebook, use your personal account for your business. One of the disadvantages of that is that you miss out on all of the key metrics you need that Facebook gives you for free running your business on a business page, okay? Running your business on a business page on Facebook. So that's a disadvantage if you're just using your personal page to try to grow your business, because the max that you can have following you is going to be 5,000, following, liking, all that good stuff. On a business page, the number is innumerable. All right, so you can grow and grow and grow without having to worry about that cap. Another reason you should have a business page, okay, as a business owner, is because not only the metrics, but also because you get to run ads through a business page. You cannot do that with a personal page, okay? So that's the solution to your problem. The problem is your business account is private and you want to make that business account public. Okay? You want to make that business account public. Number two. The number two most common mistake that business owners make is that they don't have a viable business. So what is a viable business? A viable business is where you actually have a product or you actually have a service. That product or service is noticeably present. It's noticeably visible. People are not having to guess at what you do. They're not having to guess at what you have to offer or what you have to serve. Okay. That means you have something that you've packaged up that can be sold to somebody else, whether that's a service you offer that can be sold to somebody else. Like I offer coaching, that's a service. I offer consultations via phone, that's a service, okay? Because it's not something that you can physically get. So it's a service to the client. But I have a coaching package. I have a consultation package. So that can be packaged together and sold to someone else. Same thing for your physical product. A viable business is physically something you have, something tangible that you can actually sell to somebody else. Does that make sense? Okay, that's good that you know that. That's what makes a viable business. And the most common mistake is that many small business owners or entrepreneurs in the online space do not have a viable business. Okay, they're just hitting and missing. There is nothing concrete about their business. So the other problem with that is they may have poor packaging. You may have something to sell, but the packaging is poor. Right? It's not appealing. It doesn't woo your audience in. It doesn't make someone excited. It doesn't make anyone curious to see what it's all about. Also, you may have a problem with graphics. The pictures that you use may not be high quality. The photograph may not be congruent to the actual name of the product or service. Okay, there may be a disconnect. And the one of the things that I get to work with my one-on-one clients with is the consistency between the packaging and the message, okay, and making sure those are in alignment with one another. So if you are one of those people who are struggling with your viable business or making sure your business is viable, whether that's through packaging, whether that's through your graphics, then you might want to DM me, okay, because I have a power session, or you may want to go ahead and book a power session. It's at www.drshaebills.com. Again, www.drshaebills.com. And in that power session, we look at your 1 to 2 packages that you have, the main 1 or 2 things that you offer your audience, and we take a look at the packaging. We take a look at how you're presenting that information to your audience, because it may not be converting based on how you're presenting it. It may not be converting based on the verbiage, the language, the copy that you're using to go along with that piece of packaging. Okay, so if that's something you're struggling with, then I definitely encourage you to go to www.drshaebills and book a power session. Okay, book a power session. All right, number three. The third common business mistake to avoid and how to correct it. Number 3 is going to be death by quotes. Okay? Death by quotes. What do I mean by that? You're a business. You have a business. You've been working your business for a while. And I see this a lot on Instagram, you guys. So you've been working your business for a while. You've been doing what you do. But 9 times out of 10, when you look at your news feed, when you look at your page, you have more quotes than you do anything. And there's nothing wrong with quotes. So I don't want you to think that that's a problem. But I do want you to recognize that there needs to be a balance between the quotes you post and your content, the content you actually create, and the packages and services you have to offer your audience. Okay? Remember, you're a business, so there has to be a balance between all of this information. For most of you, you have more quotes than you need to have. Okay, now I'm not saying anything's wrong with the quote. I'm just saying an overabundance of them makes you sound like you have an inspirational page or you have a motivational page versus you actually having a business. Okay, so you want to be posting what makes you stand out as a business owner, not so much quotes, 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 quotes. So that's what I mean by death by quotes. That's one of the problems a lot of small business owners and entrepreneurs have in the online space. They think that as long as they're putting content out there, even if it's quotes every day, that that's going to attract people to their business. And that is not true. Okay, value is what attracts people to your business. So you want to be giving people education. You want to be giving people information, right? You want to give them something they can take away from your page. That's going to attract them to stay coming to your page, not the quotes. The second thing I want to talk about in regards to quotes is that oftentimes you're not even quoting yourself. You're quoting somebody else. So again, you're not enduring people to you as the authority figure or as the leader. You're enduring people to somebody else. Now you're making them curious about going to find who that person is that you got that quote from. You don't want to be sending people somewhere else away from your page. You want them to stay on your page, okay? So when you're using quotes, use them sparingly, especially if they're not your own quotes. Okay, so that's a common mistake that a lot of entrepreneurs make. But the way to correct it is to quote yourself. Okay, write the quote, put your name there. All right. A solution to this not only is to write your own quote, but a solution to this is if you find a quote that you really like and you really want to use it, repurpose it, change it up, switch it up, say it a different way and make it your own. Don't just copy verbatim somebody else's quote. Okay. That's one of the ways to make it your own without worrying about sending traffic from your page to that other person's page. Okay. Any questions about that? Any questions? Because I know that I've had clients that say, you know, Dr. B, I've been posting every day. I've been consistent. I make sure I'm showing up every day. And then I go to their page and I see quote after quote after quote after quote. Okay. And it's not even their quote, right? And so I tell them, you know, you can't complain about not making sales if all you're doing is quoting every day. You're not even letting the people know what you have for sale, right? Your whole page is quotes and they're not even your quotes, or your whole page are pictures, right? And there's nothing wrong with pictures. We're going to get to that in a minute. But what does your copy say above it? Your copy doesn't even talk about your business or what you have to offer. So you have a business page, but there's this disconnect, right, between your business and what you're actually posting. So you want to put those in alignment. So that's number 3. That's number 3. Okay. If you're new to me, guys, make sure you're following my page at Dr. Shay Bills at both Facebook and on Instagram. I am the owner of SB Coaching and Consulting Agency, right? I help small business owners and entrepreneurs grow and scale their business. I do that through sales. I do that through systems. I do that through social media and business strategies, okay? So follow me at Dr. Shay Bills on both Instagram and on Facebook. Tonight, we're talking about 10 common business mistakes to avoid and how to correct them. Recap of number 1 is your business account should not be private. If you have a business, your business account should be public. Mistake number 2 is you don't have a viable business. What's a viable business? That means you don't have something that you are known for selling. Okay. What is that 1 or 2 thing that people come to you that you are known for, that you've packaged up, that you are trying to sell? Okay. And number 3, the mistake is death by quotes. You are killing your business if all you're doing is posting quotes all day, every day. Number 4 is where we're at now. Number 4 is the mistake is being unmotivated and inconsistent. The mistake for small business owners and entrepreneurs in the online space that you need to stop making, okay, is being unmotivated and inconsistent. Now, I'm going to be the first one to tell you because you probably haven't had a coach to tell you this before, so I'm going to give this to you for the free 99. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, Facebook, Instagram, nobody can help you with being unmotivated and inconsistent. I don't care what tools they have. I don't care what resources they try to give you. I don't care if they tell you they got the plug on how to get motivated. I'm trying to tell you that motivation for your own business is going to have to come from you. It just is. Okay, I can give you an inspiring word at the top of the morning every morning, but you know what? You're going to have to stay motivated for the rest of the day. And I can't be with you all day to keep you motivated. Nobody can, right? Your motivation for your business, for your baby, to grow your business is going to have to come from you. That's from you, because nobody knows the dream you were given. Nobody knows the vision that was given to you. That is yours. You hold that inside your head, inside your spirit. And so that has to keep you motivated, even when nobody else is motivating you. All right. Inconsistency is the same way. Inconsistency. All of us, myself included, all of us have moments where we just don't feel like it. Right? All of us have days where we don't want to be bothered. That's why we have systems and automations. Okay? Because we don't know when that moment is going to hit us. So we make sure we plan things out in advance so that we can, like I did today, take the majority of the day off. Right? Because you just wanted to relax your brain. So when it comes to common mistakes that businesses make, they are unmotivated and they are inconsistent. And there is no solution that anybody can give you to fix that, because it has to come from within. Okay? You have to find something that gets you up and excited about your business every day. If it's leaving your kids a legacy, if it's making sure there's a business for them to run when you're long gone, if it's making sure you don't have to worry about money, if it's making sure you have time freedom, if it's making sure you don't have to punch a clock 9 to 5 or ask permission to be off, whatever it is that motivates you, you have to be reminded of that every time you start feeling like you don't want to work. Okay? Every time you start feeling like you don't want to, that thing has to motivate you. Okay? That has to keep you going. Number five. Okay? The fifth common business mistake that you need to avoid is starting and stopping repeatedly. You need to avoid starting and stopping repeatedly. I'm going to say it again. Avoid starting and stopping repeatedly. Okay? You cannot just show up when you want to show up. Your audience expects you to show up consistently. If you say you're going to do something, do it. And if you can't do it, make sure you post something so they will know why you're not doing, or they won't expect you. Okay? Very important. This is what gets me about entrepreneurs and small business owners who start and they stop and they say, you know, I don't feel like it. I wasn't in the mood, or I'm tired. This is my thing. I always think about it like this. Do you know how many times when I worked a 9 to 5 that I still went to work even when I didn't feel like it? So why is it that we can work for everybody else? We can go to work for somebody else when we don't feel like it. Sometimes when we're even sick. Sometimes even though we need to be home with our loved ones when they're sick, we'll find somebody to watch them so that we can go. We'll still go to that 9 to 5 or that 3 to 11 when we don't feel like it. But when it comes time for us to put in the work for our own business, for put in the work for our own legacy, to put in the work so that our kids can have later in life, why is it that we always start and we stop? We give ourselves excuses to start it and give ourselves excuses to stop it. But boy, think about how long you went to work for somebody else, right? Even when you didn't feel like going, think about how long you did that. Some of you for years, right? And years. But then when it comes to running your own business, you give yourself permission to start it and stop it. We're not doing that anymore in 2021. Okay? We're not doing that anymore in 2021. If motivation comes from not wanting to go back and punch a time clock, if motivation comes back from not having to ask someone permission to be off, let that be it. All right? So do whatever it takes to keep building what it is you said you're going to build. Okay? The solution to starting and stopping for your most successful entrepreneurs is automation. I just said it a moment ago. Do you want to know why I push automation? For this reason right here. Okay? You work ahead so that if you get to that day, like today for me, Friday, where you just don't feel like dealing with it, you can, because you have automations working in your business that automatically does the heavy lifting for your business. Okay? That's key. That is key. So that's number 5. That's a mistake that we need to avoid. Avoid starting and stopping in your business. Avoid starting and stopping in your business. Number 6, okay? Number 6 is the mistake that we need to avoid, okay? And how to fix it is poor product presentation. Poor product presentation. That's number 6. Poor product presentation. Okay? Guys, buyers are picky. You know how picky you are? Think about it for a minute. Do you realize how picky you are about where you spend your money? Now, think about it this way. There are people out there just as picky as you are who watch where they spend their money. And if your presentation of your business is not up to par, they are not spending their coins with you. Okay? Think about it. The reason you go to some restaurants and the reason you don't go to other restaurants, some of it is just simply presentation. The building doesn't look good, right? It looks a little shady, right? That's all they could have amazing food. They could have some of the best food ever. But because of the way things look, you won't go in there. No different for your business. No different for your business pages. Okay? So look at your own business page. Look at your own Facebook page. Look at your own Instagram page, wherever your business is housed. And then go visit people in your industry's page that you really love. And pay attention to the difference. Okay? If you ever want an eye-opener as to what it is you should be looking at and looking for, all you have to do is easily go look at the person you follow in your industry and compare what pops out. Compare what's going on. Compare, and you'll see. It'll tell you if your branding needs to be better. It'll tell you if you probably need to do maybe more videos. It'll tell you if your graphics need to be more appealing. It'll tell you if your photos need to be more up to date. It'll tell you all of that if you're looking for it. Okay, so poor product presentation is a huge mistake for small business owners and entrepreneurs. You cannot just be out here just posting whatever you want to post just to say you're posting. It has to be quality. Okay? Quality. Got it? That's very important. So people are serious about their money. I'm going to say that again. People are serious about their money. If you're serious about yours, they are serious about theirs, okay? So when I just talked about photos for just a second, I do know, because this is one of the things I have to share with my clients when I'm working with them, that a lot of people don't know where to go to get quality stock photos or quality graphics for their business. So I'm going to give you about 6 places that you can go that you can actually get stock photos, high resolution photos, things that you can manipulate and recreate for your business, things that you can stick your business name on top of, things that you can change the color of to fit your color brand. Okay, so I'm going to give you 6 places that you can go so that your visuals look a little bit better. Got it? So the first place you can go, it's called Unsplash. 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 The second place you can go is called Pixabay. 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 The third place you can go is Canva. Canva, you know I swear by Canva. It's one of my go-tos every day. Canva. The fourth one is called Freepik. 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 The fifth one is called Dribbble. Dribble. Yeah, Dribbble. Dribble. And the last one is called Adobe Stock. Adobestock. Got it? And ask, is using too many of my own photos? No. As long as the copy, as long as what you write, what people get to read is relevant to your business, then you can do photos of yourself all day. You can do that every day. As long as what you're writing at the top of it segues into your business some kind of way. Okay? And it doesn't have to be direct. It can even segue into your business indirectly. But just make sure when you do selfies, I'm going to get to that, as a matter of fact, in just a moment, okay? As long as you are talking about your business, it's going to be perfectly fine, okay? For those of you that are just coming on, thank you so much. I am Dr. Shay Bills. I am the owner of SB Coaching and Consulting Agency. I help small business owners and entrepreneurs grow and scale their business. I do that 4 ways, primarily through social media, systems, strategies, and sales. You can follow me Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on Facebook and on Instagram at Dr. Shay Bills. Tonight, we are talking about 10 common business mistakes to avoid and how to correct them. Number 1 is your business account. You have it on private and you should not. Number 2, you don't have a viable business. Number 3, you have way too many quotes from other people on your page. Number 4, you're unmotivated and inconsistent. Number 5, you keep starting and stopping. Number 6, poor product presentation. And we are now to number 7. Number 7 is you need to invest in professional imagery. You need to invest in professional imagery, okay? And when I talk about professional imagery, that's either photos or videos, either or, okay? So I'm going to give you about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 apps that you can use, download to your phone. For those of you that do not have professional photos or imagery, you can simply take photos of yourself in good lighting, and you can use some of these apps to touch up. And for some places, some of them, you don't even know the difference. That's how good quality they are. Okay, so keep that in mind, because I don't want you, especially if you're a startup, to feel like you have to go hire somebody and pay them $75 to $150 to $300 to take these professional photos of you. You do not. Take yourself good pictures using your phone, and then use these apps to edit them, to touch them up, to spruce up the color, to make the color pop, right? To fidget with the lighting, to make everything look even. There is a way to get high quality photos, even of yourself, without going to break the bank, especially if you're a startup. So here are a few that you may want to check out and download to your phone. For those of you that have an iPhone, then these are the ones you need to look at. Prisma, Prisma. Prisma, Prisma. InShot, InShot. InShot, InShot. Google Snapseed. Okay, Google Snapseed. That's 2 words, okay? Google, Snapseed is Snapseed. And then the last one for iPhone is going to be Adobe Photoshop, okay? Adobe Photoshop. For those of you like me that are droids, okay? For those of you like me that are droids, right? You're going to look at Aviary, Aviary. You're going to look at PicsArt, PicsArt, PicsArt. Instasize, Instasize. Instasize, yes. And then the last one is Pixlr, Pixlr, Pixlr. And also there's another one. If you're on Android, I use PicLab. 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 So that's going to help for those of you that can't really invest in professional imagery right now. But I promise you, these apps are lifesavers, especially for me when I'm on the fly, right? So you want to look into those to spruce up your photos for the photos that you use on social media, because it does make a huge difference. It does make a huge presentation is everything, guys. And if people don't feel like your presentation is quality, they're going to feel like your products and services are not quality as well. So think about that every time you put a post out, every time you put a picture out or a video, think quality, because people are attracted to quality. Okay, people are attracted to quality. And you got to remember, you're on social media as a small business owner or as a startup business or maybe an entrepreneur. You got to remember, now you're in the same space and category as some of these huge multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar industries that advertise in the same platforms that you advertise on, right? So they're pushing millions of dollars behind their marketing, behind their presentation, and you're having to make it work. So you want to put out the best and the highest quality content that you can so that you stand out too, okay? So that you don't get lost in the crowd. Very important. That's number 7. Number 8, we're talking about the 10 common business mistakes to avoid and how to correct them. Number 8 is, if you say you help people with XYZ, you must be top notch, okay, to convince people to work with you. If you say that you help people with XYZ, then you must be top notch to convince people to work with you. So if you're going to use social media, your social media has to be top notch. Your page should be top notch. Nobody's going around here saying, I want to work with the most mediocre business owner ever. No one's going around here saying, I want to work with the poorest looking social media page ever. They're not doing that. Okay? They want top notch. Got it? And the great thing about social media is that you don't have to be $1 million business to look like one. I hope you got that, because that's very important. Okay, that's very important. If you have a business, then your information needs to be informative and educational, right? If you're a business owner, then your page needs to be informative. You need to inform the people about what it is that you do. And it needs to be educational. That means you're telling people about how it can help them, bless them, serve them, or benefit their life in some shape, form, or fashion. If, for example, you're in the apparel business, right? Then your page should look professional. Yes, your page should look professional. Okay? If you are in any type of any other industry, doesn't matter what the industry is, okay? There needs to be relevant photos to convey your message. That means the imagery, the photos, the stock, the content, everything needs to be relevant and in alignment to convey what you do for people or what business it is that you have to serve the people. Any questions about that? Any questions about that? If you have questions, drop those questions in the comments, guys. And number nine. Tonight, again, we're talking about 10 common business mistakes to avoid and how to correct them. Number 9 is, if you are not an influencer or trying to be an influencer, stop with all the selfies. Okay? And guys, I'm going to be honest. I love me a good old selfie. Everybody does. Okay? But if you're not trying to be an influencer And for those of you that do not know what an influencer is someone that typically has anywhere from 10,000 or more followers that a brand or a company taps to represent their brand or company. And they pay that person to talk about their brand or company or product or service to their audience. Got it? So that's an influencer. So, we're in the season where there are lots and lots of influencers, okay? So if you are not trying to be that, or if you are not that and you have a business, then just posting pics of yourself is not going to help you make sales. Got it? Very important, okay? And if you do decide as a business owner that you do want selfies of you to be a pull for your business, then make sure the copy that you use above your photo is relevant to the business or the service that you offer. Got it? They have to be in alignment. It has to be relevant. It has to be relevant, because what happens when you just post selfies of yourself is that you'll get people liking, but you won't get people buying, right? And I can tell you, you and I both can probably have a conversation all day about photos that get liked, but don't nobody buy anything, right? Got it. So those need to be few and far in between. That should not be the gist of your business, okay? If you want to have a news feed of pictures, make it photos of your customers and clients. Okay? Make it photos of your customers and clients and their testimonies attached to it. Not just you all the time. Okay? And if it is, remember, if it is of you all the time, make sure the content above it, the copy, the things you write out, make sure it's relevant to your business. Okay? Make sure it's relevant to your business. Make sure it has something to do with your product or your service. That's number 9. Any questions about number 9? You're welcome, Ann. You're welcome. Question about number 9. Number 10, guys. Number 10 is a big one. Okay? It's a big one, guys, and it happens more than you think, and it happens more than I would like to say when I talk to clients, because I can hear it in their voice, and you don't want to ever get here. You just don't. Ready? So number 10 is, don't get comfortable not making sales every day. Don't do it. As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as an aspiring business owner, don't make the mistake of getting comfortable with not making sales every day. You should have a personal goal. I don't even care if you're just starting out, of at least one a day. So do not ever, never, ever get comfortable not making sales every day. And the reason I say that is because a lot of business owners get comfortable with the marketing of their business. They start thinking that as long as I'm pushing content and as long as I'm creating products and services, they get comfortable thinking that they have a business. But guys, a business is denoted by making sales. If you're not making sales, you have a hobby. And I don't have time, just like you don't have time, to just be working on a hobby every day. Got it? So do not get comfortable not making sales every day. So whatever it is you need to address in your business to make sure you are monetizing social media, especially since you're spending so much time on it, then you need to make that correction so that you can start monetizing every day. Okay? There's nothing wrong with the account you're on. It could be you're focusing too much on marketing. Got it? Creating content instead of making that content make sense based on how you're going to use it to get the sale. Okay? Maybe you should spend time on working on your opt-in, okay, your email, to make sure you can convert people via email versus thinking every time you post something, it's going to turn into a sale. There are other aspects of your business that you should be working on that helps and contributes to you making sales every day. Okay, so do not get comfortable. This is why I coach systems. Okay, this is where systems come into place. Because everything you post needs to tie into something that you have to offer. Yes, okay? That's called the journey of the buyer. This post talks about this so that they can click this link on my website. So this goes to this sale on my payment portal. So I make the sale. Got it? Or this post goes to this email opt-in so I can get an email so that I can later push my training or mini course to this person via email. Everything should have its place. Everything should be tied into how you make money. Keep that at the forefront of your mind when you're creating your products, when you are pushing your services, when you are making graphics. Remember earlier I talked about quotes? If that quote is irrelevant to your business, do not quote. If that picture, your selfie, the face of you, if it's irrelevant, if you're not going to be talking about anything relevant to your business, don't post it. Okay? Don't post it. If you've been repeating the same graphic over and over, and that photo or that graphic hasn't brought in sales in the last month, guess what your audience is telling you? That graphic does not do it for them. Recreate a different graphic. Go back to Canva and create something different. Okay? Same product. Let's try a different graphic for it. Got it? Because you have to get out of the mindset that I'm going to keep posting this because this is about this product. But if that post isn't helping, okay, if it's not appealing, switch it up. You have to be willing to do the work behind the scenes until you figure out what works for your audience. You can't just think you created that, I'm done with it. You have to pay attention to it, watch it, see if people like it, see if more people comment on it. If there's none of that going on, they do not like the graphic. Okay? Or they do not like the way you presented it. Switch it up. Do it a different way. Experiment, okay? You're learning. You are always learning. You are always learning. Nothing is ever etched in stone. Remember that as an entrepreneur so that you can stop making these common mistakes in your business and you can implement the solutions that we talked about tonight to correct those. Okay? Any questions? Any questions about your particular business? If so, put that question in the comments and I'll be sure to come back and answer that question for you. While I'm waiting for you to post any questions you may have in the comments, I want to tell you that if you're struggling in the area of content, if you are struggling with trying to make your content convert into a profit or into revenue streams for your business, then you definitely want to get the March Madness birthday bundle, right? 750 products and services, courses, trainings, and masterclasses to help you in your business, whether you are a startup or whether you've been in business for a few years, but you're not seeing consistent sales, then you definitely want to get the March Madness birthday bundle at www.drshaebills.com. Again, www.drshaebills.com. The link is in the caption above, and on Instagram, it is in the pin below. It's going to be the the first button when you get to my website, okay? Again, courses, trainings, and a full masterclass, guys, a full masterclass to help you in your business. What's included in it? In the birthday bundle, I have a Goal Digger Profit Planner. Yes, where I am telling you how to take that one goal you have and how to import it into the different phases of your buyer's journey so that you can get a profit in the end. Again, it is called the 7-Day Goal Profit Strategy, okay? I also talk about funnels. For those of you that do not know what a funnel is, for those of you that don't know if you have a funnel, and for those of you that don't know all the aspects of a funnel, the funnel is included inside of the birthday bundle for you, okay? And we talk about branding. Remember, we just talked about your graphics. We talked about your color scheme and how all of that ties into the packaging of your business. Inside the birthday bundle, I talk about brands that bank, how to position your brand, message, and how to put it in front of your audience in a way that it brings in more people so that in turn you make more profits. Got it? It's called Brands That Bank. We also talk about monetizing your online business. If you do not have a way to make money using social media, if you do not have your links in place, if you do not have your payment portals in place, right? If you do not know what a buyer's journey is, then you definitely need to get this aspect inside the bundle called monetizing your online business. And last but not least, guys, if you're wanting to grow Instagram, I have 1,000 followers on Instagram that you can get in 30 days. That's right. I'm showing you exactly what you can do in 30 days. One day, it takes you on day one. It tells you what to do on day one, all the way through day 30 in order to grow your Instagram page by 1,000 followers. Again, it's called the March Madness Birthday Bundle. For those of you that have already taken advantage of it, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you, and I pray that you find all the value that it does have to offer your business. And once you purchase the March Madness Bundle, you can inbox me or you can message me or email me, and I'll be sure to answer your questions, okay? Because I want you to succeed. I want you to have success in your business. All right, guys, I will see you Monday right here, same time, same place, right here at Dr. Shay Bills on Instagram and on Facebook. For a couple of you that inboxed me and said you did not get a chance to go catch the replay, I'm sorry, it's gone, guys. I tell you all the time, if you're wanting the trainings, please, 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 if you miss any, try to go back the next day or that night, late that night, and catch the replay, because typically I'm leaving them up for 24 to 48 hours. Every now and then I'm going to leave up maybe one here and there, maybe two throughout the week. But for the most part, I am no longer leaving every last one of them up, okay? So you want to make sure you go catch the replays while you can. That's all I have for you guys. Have a blessed weekend. Have a blessed weekend. Have a blessed weekend. Again, go get the March Madness Birthday Bundle. Work on your business this weekend. Implement the strategies and the systems inside of the bundle, and be started get ready for Monday to rock and roll. Have a blessed night, guys. I'll see you Monday night at 9 p.m. Bye-bye.